Alright, I am live again. Welcome back to another CarX Drift Racing 2 stream. I'm going to stream for about an hour or so, maybe, before I go to bed. Just going to open up usual here. I'm just going to... Let's see. Might be actually... You hear me? There we go. So this is stream number 7 for the CarX Racing 2 series. I do apologize for my sniffles. I have really bad allergies right now. It's not good. So I might be sneezing out a few times in this stream, so I do apologize in advance if it gets annoying. I don't know if that's too loud. I'm going to shut that door on. Maybe bring it down to a quarter. I don't know if you guys will know how loud the volume will be. Noah Rodriguez has joined our crew, our club, so we did get a member. I don't know if anybody else joined or not, but I'm going to check for applications. No, we don't have any more. But he gave us a few more trophies. Noah's a really good drifter, man. Really good drifter from Forza Horizon 1. Yeah, we did our first. He was my first collaborated person. I did a video on my channel way back when. Thank you for joining the club, Noah. Man, I won't forget about that, man. It's been good times. Yeah, so we're gonna get some more trophies. So maybe I'll hit on the multiplayer a little bit too, myself, and see if I can get myself a little bit better. I have $10,000. So we're going to see if I can get some more cash. I did start a 240 as well. So yeah. Tuning workshop coming soon. Oh. Yeah, so that's cool. Yeah, let's go into the multiplayer. Get sideways. I am almost at 500 subscribers. I am almost there. I can taste it. I'm not even sure what I'm going to do when I hit 500, to be completely honest with you. But I've got Yo Lagosta FF. Hola, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do when I hit 500 on this channel. But I do have more compilations. I have another Siege compilation going up. My new KK. Alright, sure. Oh! Messed up that one big time. Wasn't paying attention. Must pay attention to the road. Sideways. I'm doing really bad off the bat, but gotta get better. I think these are the wrong tires. I think I might actually have sport tires on this car. I think I might put sport tires on this, so I'm going to try to remove those. Probably put back the street tires, if anything. Woo! Face reveal on 500? Yeah, I could do that. I've already showed my face on 5. I actually already have when I hit 200, I think, but I will gladly do so again. Yeah, I can do a face reveal. Yeah, it's not a problem. Whoa! Okay, that was alright. Thought I was gonna hit him, but I forgot Ghost. I'm gonna go down a division. No, I'm becoming crappier. This is a thing. I'm becoming shittier on this game. I want to change those tires out. That's what I want to do, because I think these tires are messing me up big. I believe I have race tires on here. Cancel. You know what? We're gonna go to the garage and fix this, because I feel like I do have race tires on here. I don't have street. Because I feel like I'm not getting enough angle in the turns, or I'm just not setting it enough, because it's just like we're not going fast enough, one of the two. So we're gonna go fix that. Okay, so workshop. No, wrong one. always get lost with this. Here. Guess I'm going on. Nope, not here. You know what? It's probably because I can't. There we go. It's because I can't. Okay, so now I see the problem. I can't see it because the number of people who are watching my stream is covering the options, so that's why I cannot see it. So I have sport tires. That's exactly what I thought I had. So let's remove those. I think this is my issue. I really do think this is my issue right here. So I'm gonna install, buy some new set of tires. Yeah, we could probably do that. It's difficult. I could stream any mobile game. It is a lot more trickier for me to stream a console game, but I've tried to do it. I've done it. It doesn't go as well, but I've done it. Like I've done Forza Horizon 4. How I do it is I start my live stream on Twitch, and then I like record that through Do You Recorder on my tablet, and it usually is about like a 5-second delay, but it works. So on a good day, it should work. So I spent $2,000 on tires. That's good. This should help a little bit. So I'm gonna go right back into competition mode here, and hopefully do better, because I think that was the real issue. I think because it was on those sport tires. Those sport tires, I accidentally put them on because I didn't mean to do that. I think that might be the case. I believe, to be honest with you. Because I was doing way better before, but now I'm just doing crappier, or I'm just hitting the harder players. That's what it is. I'm just getting harder players. And my car is just not good enough. Pushing the H6 to the limit. Come on, yo. I got more trophies than this guy. Or at least let's try to bring me down to a narrower cars. More narrow players. This feels a little bit better. Yeah, I can do mobile games. It's way easier because I've got Do You Recorder. Why am I scraping? What is this? Why am I scraping? What in the world? Yo, okay, let's do it on rims, man. Alright, this is, I don't know, try, you know what, I didn't install the new ones. Alright, yo, challenge accepted. Let's drift on rims, I like it. It's a bit of a bitch, but I don't mind, let's do it. We're getting sideways on rims. Third gear? No, it's done. It's done on third gear. Oh, I'm wrecking this car. You know what? This is not even a challenge anymore. This is disgustingly terrible. Did I not put the tires on? Oops. Did I not put the tires on it? I did not. Oh my god. Having a brain fart moment right now. I'm deeply sorry about this. Having a choke? Yep, I am clearly having a choke right now. Select race. We're gonna go back and cut this out because that was a mess. It looked good though. It was looking actually good, drifting on rims for a little while. But yes, let's replace those tires. So I didn't install them. That's what happens. I have, how many street tires do I have? Like I don't even understand why this is happening. Okay, so I've used, which is 40%. Let's try that. That should be good. So let's wear these out first. I don't know. Is there a part inventory in this game? Can somebody like help me out here? Is there like a part inventory? Because I feel like I'm just being dumb here, and I feel like I'm not noticing that. Because I don't know what the 12 means, by the way. Okay, no problem. Yeah. No problem. Thanks for dropping by, though. I appreciate you watching always. I might pause in a second because I need to blow my nose. It's bad. I got some paper. Ugh! Okay, I think I might just be generally bad at drifting this game, maybe. I don't know. This just could be me. Come on, man. I could do better than this. not, because I'm just never on this game. I'm never like solidly playing it, and then every time I was doing okay when I started this game, and now I'm doing bad. I have 0 people watching. Oh, in July. Okay, sure. Hold on. I'm gonna go pause the stream. I'm gonna blow my nose. Alright, I am back. Okay, so we're gonna back out of that. Because I'm just going down the rating. Maybe I just go regular drift for now. I'm doing absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. I'm a horrible drifter, people. Maybe on this game, though. Maybe on this game. But Forza, I'm actually okay. Forza, I believe I'm actually quite decent. But, this game, no. Not yet. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Yep. Darkness. Hello, Darkness. Mailed friend. He's not streaming, but he'll be back again. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna take it to the Moneymaker map. So all the way, maybe do configuration 7 or 10. 7 or 10? Yeah, I'll do 10. Why not? Yay, I gained a subscriber! 492. Just noticed it just now. Just noticed it. Yes! Almost at 500. Let's go. Trying to get that 500, guys. Trying to get that 500. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors. There's a channel, a low-key channel called T70. Trying to be a racing channel. Nah, it's okay, just kidding. You don't have to do that. Nah, but I would like to actually have 500 though. You know, 500 is actually pretty cool. Didn't think I was actually gonna get 500, man. Did not think I was actually gonna approach a 500 mark. Like, I look back and I hit like 400, like, no, I was gonna hit this. No, I'm becoming 500. Like, yeah, you know what, maybe I'm starting to get a bit of a spark. Maybe this can be a thing. Maybe it will not. I don't know. What? Hold on, is it? I thought you were lighting a cig, but no. Nah, guys, I do not smoke. No, I do not smoke. No offense to those who do smoke, but I do not smoke. I'm a very clean person. I mean, like, the only thing I would really do is coffee. Like, that's the only thing. I do drink a little bit, but like rarely. It's super rare that I drink. I don't drink often, to be honest. Not much of an alky, to be honest with you. You know, like when I drink, typically, if I have anything, if I have a shot of anything, like maybe a beer, even if it's like a beer or a shot of something, immediately knocks me out. Like I just want to fall asleep. So it's not really. I can't take my liquor very well, to put it that way. I know that's gonna sound really bad for those who chug a lug their alcohol. Yeah. You know what? I think I know why you're saying that. I think because hold on, let me turn my phone around. Because the mic is on that side. That's why I'm covering the mic. That's why. I keep forgetting to flip my phone because there's actually a certain way I gotta hold it. Because there is a dot, and I keep holding my phone in a way which it actually covers the mic, and I shouldn't be doing that. So it's either I cover the mic or cover the speaker. Obviously, I'd probably be best to try to cover the speaker. Can you really? Okay, so hold on. We should do like I don't know where I should keep my audio at, respectively. I don't know what is too loud. I can't tell. I should probably turn the volume on the stream just in case so I can hear it. Ooh! I keep doing that. I keep honestly doing that. I have a bad habit of like full setting that turn and then hitting the wall. It's a really bad habit of mine. Really, it is a terrible bad habit. I want a DeLorean so bad. Like I want a charger in here. Like guys, please add the DeLorean. This is the same request that I'm asking for Forza. I want the DeLorean. Like I really want it. It's in my top 10 cars, man. Top 10. Not the best car in the world, but I mean, it's one of my favorites, man. I love the DMC. Yeah, man. No, it's not. It's honestly not. It's not good for you, man. It's not good for you. None of that stuff is, man. Stay clean, stay healthy. You know, there's really no need for it, man. Really no need for it. I mean, I don't want to state my personal opinions why, because it's gonna get quite. How can I put this? It's gonna get quite condescending if I start talking about my personal opinion of why I don't appreciate people doing that kind of stuff. You know, it's just, yeah. Yeah, DeLorean, man, I love a DeLorean, dude. I mean, honestly, it's like when you look at a DeLorean, you know what? If you parked a DeLorean beside a Lamborghini, you know which one's gonna get more looks and more pictures? The DeLorean's gonna win that one, 10 times. People are gonna go stay at the DeLorean more than they want to stand at the Lamborghini, because Lamborghini, it's like, oh yeah, you know, it's kind of cool, you know, like, but then you got a DeLorean. But then if you parked a Lamborghini Countach beside DeLorean, okay, that's gonna be a fair fight. But like if you park like an SV Aventador or something like that, you know, I think the DeLorean's still gonna win. Man, who would not find a gull-wing stainless steel plated car, you know, mid-engine, you know, V6? Who would not be fine? That's cool. 1986, man. DeLorean. It's a cool car. Love it. I like this car too. I like the A86 too. Like I mentioned before, like I genuinely like cars in the 80s for some weird reason. I've got like I like cars from every decade, but like I have my favorites. Like I like the 80s, the 50s. The 50s cars were cool, man. I'm not gonna lie, because the 50s cars was like, you know, like the jet age. All the cars looked like they had rocket ships, and that was the whole ordeal, because people just wanted to have a rocket ship looking car. People were just happy, you know, after World War II, right? It's just they wanted to have a car that represented their strength and their achievements, and they have a car that looks like a spaceship. Most of the cars in the 50s look like spaceships. You know, look like the jet age. It was cool, man. In the 80s, man, everything was just like, so it's like becoming postmodernism. It was like, whoa, you know, it was like wedge-looking cars, slip-up headlights. You know, it just looked really cool, man. I know a lot of the American companies were copying the Japanese designs, but it looked really cool, honestly. Like, you know, it was just a cool era of cars. Yes. I'm sorry to hear that, by the way. I just caught that. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your grandpa dying from that. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, I honestly like I'm not into cigarettes or like and like it's not my thing. It's really isn't my thing, man. I got no like need to do that really. I mean, especially for like the industry that I work for, like I work in aviation. It just looks bad. You can't do that kind of stuff in my industry. You just can't. Everyone just looks at you and is like, like why are you doing that? There's no need to do that. You just look bad. You don't look professional when you start doing shit like that in my line of work. It really isn't. It's really not professional at all. You know. So it's like, but that's not the main. That's not That's like a secondary, third reason or third reason why I don't do it. And because I don't want to do it, and it looks bad. It just looks bad, man. But no offense to those who do. I mean, I want to give respect to those. I don't want to start like a scrap in here. It's like, oh no, I'm a smoker. Hello, Ben. I didn't catch that. Ben Gale Gamer, welcome to the stream. The Ben Gale Gamer, welcome to the stream. I appreciate you dropping by. We're just having some fun with this AE86. AE86, man. I will be going back to Forza Horizon 3 once more because I really miss this car in Horizon 3. I'm trying to, like, I made that Lego review, and honestly, I mean, I know a lot of the main streamers out there are still making videos off of it right now, and I can give them respect for that, but at the same time, I still don't appreciate the content in the game. I mean, it's a cool update, don't get me wrong, but like I said, this was the last update, so I'm not happy with it, But then, you know what? They actually left it. Like, I had to spoil the rest because I was just, like, upset, Like, I didn't care about the surprises anymore. So, there's actually another update coming for that DLC. Because they left out a little fine detail. So, the barn find in LEGO expansion, I found out that if you get it, it says, for right now, when you actually get it, it says, will be added to the game in the next update, when this character fixes the car. So there will be another update to LEGO expansion, but when and how, right? Like, are they just leaving? Like, I feel like maybe Forza does have more, because this is really too soon, and they've upset a lot of players right now. And you know what? I'm genuinely disappointed in myself, and I don't want to be greedy and say, like, I don't appreciate LEGO update, but man, not what I wanted, Again, I want the DeLorean in that game too, and I still can't get it, like, or a Pontiac Grand Prix, like, I'm also mad at how the game generally works with the challenges, that I have missed out. I missed out on a 65 Pontiac GTO because the challenge to get that was a pain. Like, the game forced you to go into with online players, and you could see how brutal online players are. Like, you have to win a championship and like multiple other challenges with online players, and it's absolutely bad. Like, I mean, it's like players just they go since they just everybody wants to get that car, they just go out of their way and they smash you out. But now I think they've changed the system a little bit, right? They did that update where they add a penalty, and that sort of helps, but players still smash players. It's like no fun, man. Forza is like when you get to a first corner, you're going super fast, you hit the brake appropriately, the guy behind you doesn't hit the brake. He seems to, doesn't know what the left foot is about, and he slams right into you, rear ends you, man. He just rear ends you. It's absolutely stupid. And then you go flying into the grass, the dirt, the forest. You were probably third or fourth if you were doing that well, and then you're last. And then you try to catch up with the rest of the players, and you can't because they're still being trashed and they're pushing each other. It's absolutely disgusting. It's like really disgusting. And I feel like it's, oh my God. And like I said, I mentioned that Forza is trying to reach younger audiences with Forza, and that's okay, but these younger audiences don't understand how racing works in a serious level. Yes, Forza Horizon is an arcade racer, but still take it seriously. Still take your racing lines seriously. Learn how to actually navigate your car and brake and actually take the time to not hit somebody in a turn. Like, if I hit somebody in the turn, I feel bad. You know what I mean? Every time. And it may not be my fault. It may be some guy who rear ends me and I front end them. You know what I mean? It's like really bad. Terrible. And that's why I'm not making as many Forza Horizon 4 videos anymore. For two reasons, actually. For two reasons. One, it's really slow right now in the game, and two, like, I have really no way to record with right now. Like, all my friends have also sort of gotten fed up with the game as well. And, like, we'll probably go back to Horizon 3 because, you know what? Toyota's there. Yeah, it might get a little bit boring, but, maybe we can maybe we can try some new different things. Like, I barely touched the Hot Wheels thing, and I love the Hot Wheels, but I barely made any videos on it, but I actually really like it. So maybe we'll go back to that. And maybe we'll create some new videos, new content for Forza Horizon 3, because I'm actually, virtually upset with Forza. And it's maybe to the point where it's like I'm kind of sticking on PC a little bit. Like, I've gone back to my laptop, and I'm just playing War Thunder now. I'm just playing, I don't know if you guys know what the game War Thunder is, but War Thunder is just like a dogfighting World War II, World War I style aircraft fighter. Like, it's, I'm getting into aircraft games, and I would like to actually eventually record that too. Yeah, because, like aircrafts, aircraft stuff as well. Actually, I would like to get, like, Ace Combat and record that as well. But Forza, I don't know, man. I'm not saying I'm giving up on Forza right now. I'm just giving Forza a break until they can fix, get back the community. Somehow, that's when I'll come back, and until they add something that I actually want in the game, sure, fine, I'll come back. It's like, on GTA, I have a DeLorean. And it's not even licensed. It's not even a real DeLorean, but it's a DeLorean. It is DeLorean nonetheless. It flies. It drives. It can hover. It's fucking amazing. It's the Back to the Future replica. Rockstar I hate to say this, Rockstar's doing a better job adding particular cars in the game versus Forza right now, And again, I can understand that, Toyota's not there. And I mentioned this a million times, licensing and all that, and not reaching an agreement. But I feel like the fan base just got killed because of the Toyota thing, and that's disappointing, and it's ridiculous. That's me going on a rant again about Forza. I'm always going on a rant on Forza now. I don't want to be that guy who, hates Forza. I don't hate Forza. I still like Forza. I just don't like the turn. No pun intended. I don't like the turn that they're taking with their games. I don't like it. Absolutely ridiculous. Woo, wall tap. Whee! Let's go. I need some Euro beats, man. I need some Euro beats when I'm getting sideways like that, Whee! Oh, and I will need to also tell you guys a quick update. I have a TikTok account now. I decided to actually, a friend of mine said to me to kind of like help get more subscribers to the channel. Not like it's, my end goal, but like to maybe get some more subs, to go post some stuff on TikTok. So I've actually done that. I don't think I've gotten any new subscribers from that, but I've actually done that. So what I'll do is I'll do my quick epic clips and I'll post it on TikTok. And some of them, there'll be times where it's like, whoa, sick. I actually did that. And I've got like a whole slew of them on my Xbox right now. And I've got like, you guys should see my inventory of videos. It's mad right now. It's absolutely mad. Like, I just have to take care of so many videos right now. And that's why I did that 40-minute video of a big giant fight that I did on GTA. That was over the weekend with my friend. And, it's like, that's what I've been doing. Just staying on GTA and playing on PC, a little bit here and there. That's what I've been basically doing. Yeah, but and then also I'm trying to do this at the same time. Trying to do this. Okay. And this gets a bit boring too. That I'm just doing the same track over and over and over again. Doing the same mistakes as well. I still won't forget that one time where this car had clipped through the pole and actually fucking grinded up the pole. That was like in second or third stream I did. It was absolutely hilarious. I got stuck on one of these light posts, and it just grinded up the fucking pole. Like, it was like, it clipped right through. It was ridiculous. It was like 886 was having some car porn right here. It was ridiculous. It was funny though. It was great. I love it. Glad I got it on tape though. And I'm happy the developers actually got back to me. They were like, they were happy with my comment in my inventory. I mean, the comment that I made on the review. So I'm hoping eventually they'll probably go through with the request that I sent them. It's really two cars. I want the Grand Prix, and I want, which they probably won't have. I want the DeLorean, because that's just it, man. I just want those two cars, and I'll be happy. What? No, that's all right. Oh man, you didn't miss much. You just missed me like actually crashing and dying. Whee! Yo, A1 Gamer, welcome to the stream. No, it was car porn. Yes, it was indeed car porn. It was great. Oh my god. I don't think anyone's ever seen a 8.6 do that in anybody's videos on YouTube. I think I'm the first guy who made an 8.6 do that in a mobile game. Whee! Yo, I like getting those like long stretch drifts like that, like just carry through. And when everything's nice and smooth, when I got the car perfectly okay, it feels good. Leveling up. Okay, so I'm gonna take this back to comps and then competitions, and then we're gonna see if I can get. I'm losing trophies for the team. I'm actually terrible. I'm like really bad right now. I never said I was good though. I never said I was good. I never did. I would say I was doing well, but now I'm doing garbage. I'm hoping I will actually get better at this. You know, I really like. I did better on the first game than I did on this one. I went pretty okay in the first game, but this one is just way more competitive, and I think it's because a lot of people are buying those like. I think I'm just at an extreme disadvantage at the same time, but then it has a lot to do with my driving versus the car. But at the same time, if they got a better car, if they got a faster car, and they're drifting faster, they're probably doing better than me. Yo, yeah, the car decided to strip. The tires are coming off, boys. The tires are coming off. It's like, take off them tires. Oh, that's really weird, but it's all good though. Okay, that 8.6 actually looks kind of nice. I don't like that big anchor spoiler on the 8.6. I like it like mine, really. I really just like the 8.6 like this. To be honest with you, I just like it like Initial D. I mean, ever since Initial D, I don't like the 8.6 any other way. I don't know. I don't like it in any other color. Depends, really. I can't say I don't like it in any other color, but I just like it like this. This is what the way I want to see an 8.6, just like Initial D style. Tofu Runner, man. Tofu Racer. Oh, bad. I'm doing bad. Come on. I want to just send it. Like, I just want to send it. Send it. Yes. Doing generally bad right now. Woo! I almost took off the pants. It's like I'm gonna take off my pants for the car. I'm gonna do a dance for the car, man. I'm gonna do a lap dance on the car. Just kidding. Nah, I'm being ridiculous. Nah, I'm being funny, perverted and funny. But it's all good. It's all good. If the car has consent, if the car accepts it, then it's okay. It's not considered a rape. It's all good. Oh man. Holy shit, this is bad. This is really bad, guys. I'm doing terrible. I feel like I'm just gonna get worse, bro. I'm going down, bro. I'm going down. I feel like maybe my car is not making enough power. I don't know what it is. I'm not drifting well enough. I'm just doing shit. I'm really just doing shit. Yo, twins, let's go. Let's go. Takumi versus Takumi. That's awesome, bro. Just send it. See if I can beat Takumi. It's a challenge, bro. I'll accept it. Whee! Third gear, come on. I need to get more speed. Need to get more angle. Yo. I'm surprised I didn't get flagged for that. It's kind of a stupid thing, but I mean, I'm surprised. Because I guess I didn't make it. It wasn't dirty enough, guys. It was not dirty enough. It needs to be more dirty. The 8-6 has to get naughty, man. I'm doing terrible. It's because I'm not making enough power, or I'm not riding the line well enough. That's what it is. It's not riding the line well enough. Could be that. Could be a little bit of everything, really. Just hitting things is not good. This is like not. It's sort of frustrating, but I'm accepting my loss. I'm accepting my losses because it's just loss after loss. Can I change tracks, man? At least. I really like that track with the UFO, or is that just only Division 1? Can I not, not do that? Everyone's just so good at this game. Oh my god. I have 13,000. Maybe I should... I don't know, like, you can't add individual parts in this game. It's just one set upgrade. Yo, the quarter panels are coming off, the fenders are coming off, the bumpers are coming off. Yeah, some car porn. Straight up car porn. Everything's coming off, man. It's gonna be a frame, dude. It's gonna be naked, bro. No tires. No tires. Be down to the brakes. Be on the axles. My god. Alright, so, you know what? I'm gonna figure out what's going down with this car. Maybe I'll take the 240 out. You know what? Where's my 240 at? I did start at 240. Which I actually don't know how to access right. Let's see, where is it? This one? Is it my home garage? No, how do I access my car's garage? Okay. I think I figured it out. Yes, I did. Tier 2. There's my starting 240. All right. Just the tips. Yeah, man. So this is my 240. It is partially naked. It's got no hood. Yeah, exposed engine. Very, 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 very. This is a turn on. This is a turn on right there. No hood. All right. So let's take this. Let's take this sideways. So let's do multiplayer again. I'll be right back. Hold on. And we're back. Okay, so I'm gonna go take the 240 out for a spin. Did I miss anything? The hood is ass, by the way. Oh yeah, that thick hood. Yeah, it's about that thick hood, bro. I saw that. I saw the post. And look, we're racing the other 240 again. I mean, the A86. Let's do it again, All right. I don't think my 240 is gonna do any better. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. Really, it's got less horsepower, but I'll tell my friends. Yo, tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell anybody, man. Honest to God, that this channel is a low key channel, and it's not getting enough attention. Just kidding. No, I'm okay with the attention I have. I don't want to be super famous because it's already too much to manage already for me. It just like it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure. If I had 2 million like Slap Train and I have a full time job, right? Sorry, yeah, I have a full time job and a part time. It's like, all right, how's that gonna work? Like, I literally have to, like, right now I'm staying up late to make these streams. I'm staying up late to make these streams. They lost another one. But I like doing this because it keeps my mind off the other things. I had a really bad day at work today. Actually, just to mention it. I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm just trying to let go. And tomorrow I'm gonna continue. Tomorrow I gotta solve some issues because it's a real issue. It's a real problem what's going on at my full time job at the moment. But yeah, no, But that being said, like I just trying to forget about certain things. So, but my job has been overall like I don't want to get into really specific details, not yet, like what's going on with my job specifically. I like what I do. I'll keep it like this. I like what I do, but I don't like the politics that the company that I'm working for. Long story short. Long story short. And the leadership, there's like none, to put it that way. Nobody's really taking proper leadership in my company. And, the pressures like I'm fixing airplanes and nothing's going wrong, but at the same time, the stuff in the background under the table is not great. I'll put it that way without getting into details. It's just like I'm accepting. I'm learning to accept. I'm not learning to accept, but I'm accepting some of the garbage that's happening in this company. It's like, but to me right now, it's a stepping stone, right, for me to maybe get somewhere else, to get a better job somewhere else at a better, Now, I mean, yeah, right now I can't really sleep at the moment, but yeah, I should go to bed. Yes, I should. Really good advice. Yeah, man. I'm just trying to get a stream in. Just trying to do this. I keep losing more trophies. Yo, man, this is ridiculous. I'm losing trophies, man. Oh my god. I have $14,000. There's an achievement that gives me more money in this game. I just haven't gotten it yet. I haven't gotten it yet. No, I have not. No, see, I'm trying to complete this one, 25,000, 2,500. Trying to get these because then I could get some money back because I didn't really want to buy the 240, but I did at the same time. I make 17 an hour right now as a aircraft mechanic apprentice engineer / whatever, and then I make another additional 15 an hour at my other job. Yeah, like if you have to stream every once a week. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can respectively do this every day. I can respectively do this every day. But sometimes after I get from home from work, I'm just done and I just like it's been a fucked up day and then I get tired. But then me saying that sounds like I'm a lazy prick, but I'm not. It's just whatever. Like I genuinely want to do this, this is yeah, I've been it's funny. I've came a long way here because like I was streaming, I was in college learning aviation, and then I was doing little odd jobs in between. I worked for Amazon and Amazon didn't treat me well, and then I got a better job and I'm still working for that company. I work for a grooming company, aircraft cleaning company, and I cleaned planes there, and it was good, and I still have the job, and I love that job. It's actually it's like the company is running fine. I'm not mad at anybody. No one's treating me like garbage. And then I have this maintenance job, my real career, the start of my real career, and it's a pretty ugly start. Like I'm not doing anything wrong. It's just the way I'm being treated and the way the company is treating, you know, certain things. It's just I don't want to get into it. I just don't want to get into it. It's a long story. It's complicated and it's frustrating to talk about. That's all I have to say. But my goal is the job that I'm working for now is work there for as long as I can, get experience to put on my resume, get my logbook signed. I haven't gotten it signed yet. I have done multiple tasks, at least 14 tasks I've done on aircrafts, at least, and I've done it multiple times, and I'm confident enough to say that I can do that. Like I need to get logbook signed. Okay, so if you guys are not aware, as an aircraft maintenance apprentice, I have a personal logbook. I have an aircraft maintenance logbook. So there, in this logbook, there are so said tasks of 72 chapters in aircraft's maintenance. So I have to complete at least 70% of this logbook, or at least 75% of the logbook, to get to go write my CARS exam. The CARS exam is the Canadian Aircraft Regulations exam, which really has nothing to do with theory wise. It just has a lot to do with regs, like lots of laws and like things to things to be mindful of in the business. So I have to just know my regulations of cars very well, go write that exam. Once I pass that exam, I become a fully licensed aircraft maintenance engineer. Yeah, it's AME, aircraft maintenance engineer. So basically what that means is an aircraft mechanic, but I am an engineer at the same time. It's a bit weird. It's complicated, but that's the title that I have. So I'm trying to work towards that, and so I'm starting at this really, small company, and they barely, I don't know how they barely get by with some of the shit they do. And I don't want to talk. I guess I don't want to talk about it. And also, I don't want anyone to find me talking about this, and then this is what I do, and then I get fired for this or some shit like that. I don't want that. That's another thing too. It's also for security reasons why I don't want to talk about it. It's just bad. It's just bad. But it is what it is. But I'm working towards something better. Eventually, I do have a bit of a goal. I have another opening coming up, like another. So on September 28th, I will be going to something called an AvCon, like an aviation con. They are having there's this like open house being held in Toronto, and I hope by that time in September I have my logbook signed. If when the licensed engineer decides to do it, it's all up to him whether he wants to sign my logbook or not. He's a bit of a hardball. I haven't tossed that his way yet, but my coworker has, and he says when he feels that he's necessary to sign the logbook, he will do it for him. So I don't want to push that, but I might have to pop the question eventually. Yeah, that's awesome. Yep, that's good. No, man, whatever it is you like to do, whatever it is that you want to get into, do it. Honestly, like follow your passion. For me, it was cars, planes, and I just love to fix things. Like I'm a petrol head, I'm a gearhead. If anyone's seen my Instagram, those aircrafts that I fix, those are the aircrafts that I fix. I do that every day. So far, for the last 5 weeks, I've done that, and it's been good. It's been genuinely good, and I'm learning a lot. Like I don't know, I'm no aircraft expert, but I know a lot about planes. I do but I'm still learning more every day on how functionality works, like formality works, and how to be a proper aircraft maintenance engineer, how to conduct myself as a proper maintenance guy. Not like attitude wise, but the way I generally fix the aircraft. That's what I'm learning to do. Just how to fix, how to approach the airplane, what to do in the inspection, and so on and so forth, in the technicality of it all. So I'm learning more and more every day how it's properly done, and yeah, and I have I have actually signed off legally. I've signed off tasks in the airplane, and so far, the aircrafts that I fixed have not gone down and crashed and killed anybody. That's the best part, because that means I'm doing my job right, and it gives me a bit of confidence saying that I can do this. I'm confident enough to work on said machine and sign it and say, sign my life away. I'm actually signing my life away on this task. Not in the entire sense yet, because I'm not a licensed guy, because how it works is, as an apprentice, is I do the work, the licensed guy checks my work, he says it's okay, he makes a signature, I sign it. It's a dual signature in this case. In the inspection pages, it's a dual signature, and then it gets put in the logbooks in the aircraft, which is just records for the maintenance records of the aircraft, and then that aircraft, will remain, that my name will remain in the logbook for that life of that airplane. And if whatever happens to that plane, it could be potentially my fault, right? So, yeah. Yeah, man. No, it's aircrafts are fun, man. They're really fun stuff to play with. Not gonna lie, man. I love planes, man. It's fun. I would love to, like, there are certain aircraft that I really want to work on. Like, I would love to work on, like, old warplanes. Like, I love radial engines and V types. I'd love to work on, like, my favorite, like, piston type aircraft is a 1943 P-38, Lockheed Martin P-38 Lightning, J. Full name, man. P-38. It was a World War II plane. It fought in the Pacific War. And it's a great plane. It's a twin V12 supercharged aircraft. Allison V12. That is the exact name and displacement of the plane. And it's got two superchargers because it's a twin engine. I would say Google. I'm gonna put this in the. If anyone's in the Discord, I will put one of my favorite planes in the Discord. I absolutely love this plane. I fly this plane a lot. I fly this plane a lot on War Thunder. And I actually made a video of me trying to do a burnout in it. Like, I was actually, like, legit letting it rip. I was trying to make an aircraft drift, which is actually possible. It actually is possible. If you get a little bit creative with your controls, you could get an aircraft to drift a little bit. Obviously, the tire's not being driven by a drive train or anything, or drive line by bunny jets. But, if you turn the rudder, which is you turn the rudder, and you turn the wheel in front, the nose wheel, you could potentially get it to slide a little bit, maybe. There's actually a video where this person actually lands a plane, gets it sideways, and then takes off again. I saw it on YouTube. I'm like, what? It was in the snow. It was kind of cheating, but I give the man full respect for that, because I was like, what? Okay, aircraft drifting is legit. So yeah, P-38 Lightning. Gonna put this aircraft in Discord. I'll actually send you guys some of my favorite airplanes. Where did that picture go? Dang it, where'd it go? I want that picture. Okay, so I'll just drag it from here. There we go. It's a black and white photo. Actually, Red Bull has one. Red Bull actually has their own P-38 Lightning, which is actually quite interesting. In the modern sense, they've actually have a modern P-38, which is really cool. Really cool plane. Very fast plane, by the way. Also very fast. Like, the speeds that this aircraft can reach is, for a piston engine, is absolutely insane for its time. Like, it could reach speeds at 600, 700, km an hour. It's ridiculously fast, that airplane. When you have when you have two V12 supercharged engines, and the aircraft is made out of aluminum, of course the aircraft's gonna fly. It's gonna fly, man. And it could hit insane altitudes for its time as well. One of its major problems of the P-38 was something called airlock. When it goes no, some of the pilots experienced in World War II, when they would nosedive the plane, they couldn't recover it at a certain speed. It was going way too quick. Like the wind would pass so fast over the wings, and it would cause the flight controls to lock up. So they get into an airlock situation, and they can't pull up. So that was eventually sort of fixed when they got to the 38 Lightning J. They installed some extra flaps and extra flaps and like kind of like I don't know how to describe them, but diffusers, or like they would have, there would be like these engine cows that go out. It would slow down the plane a little bit, and give it a little bit more ability to get out of the airlock problem. Yeah, but it's a cool plane. Love to work on one of them, but I don't think there's any. I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's any registered or licensed ones in Canada. There's no air. There's no P-38 Lightnings registered in Canada. I don't think so. If not, it's probably maybe one, and it's probably at a museum, most likely. Because most of the P-38s are licensed and registered in the United States. Sadly, because we don't have them. Yeah, but it's a cool plane. Can't drag. I'm trying to drag and drop this. Let me drag and drop this. What the fuck? I know why I can't drag and drop this plane. Yes, I can do it. Okay, so I think because I was just. There we go. So that's my favorite piston plane. Yeah. I got a few jet planes as well that I like. I like the Harrier. Yeah, the Harrier. The Harrier is the Hydra on GTA 5. That's the real plane, actually. Or the Harrier jet. Very fun plane. Very fun plane. Yeah, so the Harrier is like a VTOL aircraft, so that means it can take off vertically, and it can fly in multiple directions, because it's got jets that move, like the exhausts go up and down, they actuate up and down, and it could go up like a helicopter, it goes sideways, and then it could take off vertically. It could go horizontal, it could go anywhere. It's really a multi-directional aircraft. It's really, really cool. I believe it was built to take off and quickly off big carriers. Like they had like a fleet of these on a big aircraft carrier. So every Friday I have $5,000. What the heck? Where is this coming from? Yo, that's sick. Wait, I'm missing on comments. No, like it's driven by a flywheel. Like the prop is driven by a flywheel. Like directly from the crankshaft. That's what you're saying. Directly from the crankshaft. Yeah. Yeah, direct drive. I'm missing out some of these comments. Oh no. Okay, so I missed out on a few comments. My bad. I was just googling up some airplanes. I missed your comment, Noah. I'm so sorry. I'm actually just on my computer at the same time. um, yeah, so aircrafts are direct drive. Put it that way, yeah. Yeah. Aircrafts are fast, my guy. They are fast. I've got a video I gotta send it to you of a startup. Like the plane, like oh my god, plane, just for a Cessna in general. Yeah, they're fast. The ones I fix don't go very high because they're piston type. Obviously, when you go high up there, density of air gets less. I might have gotten to a bit of a rant about this, but density of air gets less, and it gets harder for that aircraft to start compressing into the engine is hard to compress air because there's almost nothing going in it at that point. That's why you need jet engines can do it, but because it goes through how jet engines work is it sucks in air, goes through. There's like every blade has a compressor and stator. The stator blade doesn't move. The compressor blade just goes in and it spins. It's a spinning blade. It goes through compress, decompress, compress. Eventually to the point where the air gets so compressed where it gets into a combustion canister, and then it gets ignited by two igniters, and then it comes out as exhaust, and you have thrust. To put it that way, put maybe a very quick description, explanation of how jet engine. I'm not really good with jet engines, to be honest with you. I'm actually better with piston type engines. Jet theory, I'm okay with, but there's a lot of things happening in jet theory. A lot of things happening in jet theory. Jet theory. But I can understand most of it. Most of it. I've taken apart a jet engine and put it back together. I've done that in college. I did a turboprop. So what I mean by that, I don't mean an aircraft that has a turbocharger. I mean an aircraft that has a jet engine with a direct prop on the end of it. Instead of having turbines, you have a propeller, and it's a jet engine attached to it. So that's what I mean by turboprop. But there is turbo planes, if you guys are wondering. There is such thing as turbocharged aircraft. But turbochargers in aircraft are used for different purposes. We don't use it for increasing horsepower. We use it for maintaining performance, optimal performance. We use for turbochargers because when for when you reach the higher altitudes, density of air becomes less. So the turbocharger maintains optimal performance in the engine, and will actually help the aircraft maintain performance, not drop as it increases in altitude. But there's actually a certain point of altitude where, in jet engines, for instance, there's actually a certain point of altitude where on the ground, when the aircraft is starting up, at that point, the jet engine is wasting a lot of fuel. Because there's a certain density of air that actually is perfect for the airplane. I don't know what altitude that is, respectively. It's a little bit different on every plane, but on jet engines especially, there's a certain... I need to actually demonstrate this. There's actually a game I need to show you guys what I mean by this. But in Kerbal Space Program, I can tell you, I can demonstrate. I could probably show you guys one day what I mean by this. So when aircraft hits certain altitude, there's a certain point where the aircraft is burning less fuel, and that's the altitude in which pilots usually stay flying at in a jet engine, because they want to burn less fuel. They want to save fuel, right? Not burn more. The most fuel the aircraft's going to burn at the moment is where the aircraft is taking off with heavy load and not at a certain altitude. So when aircrafts take off, they try to get generally up to that good altitude. To aircraft cannot be like super high, like it can't be like ridiculously high where it burns more, and it's got to be at a certain point. And too lower it gets density of air, right? It's all about that density of air and the pressure. Yeah. There's me going on an aircraft tangent. a very small aircraft tangent. From what I can remember and stuff. Yeah. Pretty much, I would say. Yeah. Yeah. For fuel, we have, for jet engines anyway, there's injection nozzles. Jet injection nozzles, and they just squirt. They jet spray fuel, and then there's quite a literal like a torch, like there's a little igniter torch, and it just there's like a flame, and it creates like a there's a word for this, DGV or I'm just forgetting the certain parts now. This is really bad. But like there's like these swirl valves or swirl vanes or something like that, and it swirls the air before the compressed air gets to a certain part of the jet engine. It is swirled, and then it's ignited, and then inside inside the jet engine, if you were to cut it in half, it would be a perfect like looking flame. Like it looked like a perfect looking flame. When it's the air gets swirled and then it's ignited with the igniter, and then it's like a perfect like flame inside the jet engine. Pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm gonna send you guys. Yeah, there are 5 people watching my stream. Oh my gosh, that is actually cool. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just talking about aircraft. I'm just talking about aircrafts. I guess that's okay. I guess that's okay. Talking about aircrafts. Gotta get like an aircraft game for this phone so we can play. Oh, I've got Harrier. I've got Harrier. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yep. Yes, jet engines are. I don't know if you've ever heard of something called mechanical efficiency before. Typically, a petrol engine, a piston type engine, will make about 35%. The best reciprocating engine makes about 35. And actually, the best reciprocating mechanical efficiency comes out of a Wankel engine. The rotor, the Dorito actually makes about 35%. Mechanical efficiency, if you calculate it out and do the physics behind it, makes about 35%. In life, we cannot actually, because we don't live in a perfect world, we cannot obtain 100% mechanical efficiency. We cannot, because friction will always be there, and you can't beat friction. You can't get rid of friction. So that's the thing. There'll always be that. But in terms of how mechanically it is, a piston engine will be about 25%. Mechanically efficient in terms of running. A jet engine, since there's less moving parts in a jet engine, we get about maybe 98% mechanical efficiency according to what I was taught, and the number of thrown around that. Jet engines are the most efficient, most mechanically efficient engines ever. Really, the most mechanically efficient, just period. Again, less moving parts. The more moving parts you have, the less mechanically efficient the engine's going to be, because you're just having so much loss every time something is moving. That's why the fastest engine in the world is called the scramjet. The scramjet has no moving parts. It's one of NASA's greatest creations. It's absolutely ridiculously fast, super fast. Like, this thing goes faster than the SR-71, which made about 3.8 Mach 3.8. Some people just round it up to 4 plus Mach 4, the SR-71. Right, that was one of aviation's greatest creations. I love the SR-71. It's a great plane. Yeah, man. Yeah, but the scramjet is insanely fast. It's got no moving parts whatsoever. And how I can understand it, fuel, like air passes through this, like it's got these little like teeth, and the air gets compressed. But the thing is, this craft has to be brought up to a certain speed at a certain altitude, and then it's let go, and then everything is combusted by itself. The stages happen all at once, and then the aircraft this thing just takes off. But it's uncontrollable right now. It's uncontrollable. They can't control it. They just set it off like a missile, and it just crashes somewhere in the ocean or in someone's house. But they do it over the ocean just to be safe. From when they launched the scramjet, it just launched over the ocean, and it went like really fast, and then whatever. But it's one of the fastest engines we've ever made, with no moving parts. But imagine if we actually had that controlled. Wow, man, it's just like, damn. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm just gonna see how fast the scramjet is. I think it was like maybe Mach 5. I'm not sure. Scramjet. Mach speed. Mach 5. Yeah. Scramjet. I think it's Mach 5. Let's see. Jet speed. Speed record. Okay. I'm looking for Mach speed. Mach 9. That's fucking insane. That's fucking insane. Mach 9. Hypersonic. Yeah. So that's 9 times the speed of sound. 9 times. Absolutely insane. That's really fast. The fastest thing we've ever had, so it's cool. Yes. Yes, I do. Yeah, I went on a bit of an aircraft tangent. I apologize for this. This is a car related stream, and I went off about talking. I went off about talking about airplanes, which will happen on an occasion. I just can't help talking about airplanes. Airplanes are cool, man. Love planes, man. Planes are sick. I have done some maintenance in college on the biggest airplane I've ever worked on is a Boeing 727. A Boeing 727, which is like, it's old, but I've learned a lot in college. Like in college, that was like our base theory plane to learn, 95% of jet theory. Like that aircraft and general aircraft learning. Like it's just it's like, I wouldn't say it's like a very easy plane to learn on, but it's like it's a plane that is teachable at a base level of aviation. It's like it's really like my aircraft course was like basically my aircraft course was basically like an endorsement course, kinda. An endorsement course, but just for the 727. But it really wasn't. But it was like that because I learned mostly about the Boeing 727, which is no longer, and maybe I know it's no longer in service. A lot of airlines now are taking that aircraft out of service because we have way more efficient airplanes now than that, because that's running a Pratt and Whitney JT8 engine, which is extremely, in this age of time, is extremely inefficient. Like when I mean, now you're gonna get into a bit of a confusion. When I mean like mechanical efficiency and then fuel efficiency are completely different. The aircrafts burn a shit ton of fuel. Okay, like like aircrafts are the most polluting thing we are the most polluting industry in the world is aviation. We are absolutely ridiculously polluting, but we try to stay clean. We're getting better. We're getting a heck of a lot better. Aircrafts are becoming quieter. Sound pollution is a big problem, and but we're the most polluting. And obviously, fuel dumping sometimes is a thing, and it gets into the water, and then fish die, and then EPA gets on her ass, and then whatever. It's a shit show. It's a shit show. Yeah, man. I like pretty much everything with an engine, man. Like I like it all. There's no. I have 6 people watching. This is actually kind of scary. Wow, I have 6 people watching right now. I'm just ranting about planes. So I'm posting the 727 picture. I don't know where it went. Where did the picture go? Save image as. But right now I just work on a Cessnas. So Cessna 170, Cessna 150. These are really some really base aircraft. They're toys in the comparison to some of the stuff I'm talking about. They're toys. Electric planes, they're experimental. Would we actually run a aircraft on a battery? No, because to run an aircraft on a battery is extremely inefficient. It's good for the environment, but it's extremely inefficient, and it's completely unreliable in our industry. Because if the battery dies, what happens, right? When aircraft engine dies, that's fixable. Yes, you can't actually start. You can restart the plane. You can actually restart the jet engine, but it takes time. But I won't get into like severe case scenarios. What it could be like, but a general aircraft these days has a backup for a backup for a backup for a backup. It's just tons of backups, and these things are constantly checked. And aircrafts are safe. And the reason why aircrafts go down is because of stupidity. Straight up, human factors. norms, some of the stuff that they've I've been taught also how to being how to conduct in the aircraft world. Stupidity, right? I will actually show you a story. Like what I mean by stupidity, I mean like how things go wrong. Like it's like a Swiss cheese hole effect. You know what I mean? You don't stop a problem here, it's gonna get worse. You don't tell anybody, it's gonna get worse, and then eventually it becomes a big enough problem where it cannot be fixed, it cannot be detected, and nobody finds it, and an aircraft goes down. Period. And the aircraft goes down because of industry pressures, doing things wrong, and the norms. Really, just complacency, doing things the way things have been always been doing, and not see. I'm gonna fix the plane. In aviation, you don't fix. Generally, you fix the plane the same way, but you always have to stay up to date. You gotta stay current because usually, say for example, if the aircraft has a service bulletin or an airworthiness directive. By the way, a service bulletin and an airworthiness directive, an AD, are issued maintenance tasks that pop up every day, on said aircraft, on said fleet. And it's like a recall for a car. It's the same thing. When this said transmission is broken and it's happening on every single car, fix it. It has to be brought in. Same thing with us. We're no different. It's a little bit more. It's a lot stricter, but it's no different. I'll give you a good example for what I work with. Piston type aircraft. Aircraft has to go through a heat muff inspection, a heat muffler inspection. An AD gets written on that on most of the airplanes like 96% of the time. It's usually written on the additional worksheet. So I have my inspection pages, which would consist of a 50, 100, 200-hour inspection. And then it'll have an additional worksheet on top of that, which will have AD service bulletins, and those have to be carried out accordingly on said aircraft if they are applicable to the said aircraft. So a heat muff inspection usually gets carried out, and now I'm actually starting to actually do these. I'm actually starting to do heat muff inspections. I've done 3 of them actually. I've actually signed off 3 aircraft with a heat muff inspection checked by me. It's okay. These aircrafts are fine. And the reason why we check the heat muff is because if you turn on cabin heat in a Cessna 172, how that works is air gets drawn in through there's an exhaust shroud, and air gets drawn in, and then that air is heated by the exhaust, and that air is separated. It's not the exhaust air, it's just the outside air being drawn into the cabin, and it's being heated and getting drawn into this duct or this vent, and it's being controlled by the pilot by said valve, and it's just letting a little bit of air out, a little bit of air in, right? That needs to be checked every day every inspection is because it could get cracks. It could get cracks, it could get corroded. And if you find cracks in this shroud, it even says in the AD, if you find it, you have to take that muff out. You got to take the shroud out. And it has to be replaced. It has to be fixed, because if it's not, the pilot could pass out through carbon monoxide poisoning. Straight up, the pilot, and it's happened. The pilot has actually passed out behind flight control because that's it. Carbon monoxide, the pilot can't smell it, you can't detect it, that's it, pass out. It's a serious problem, and it's just unfortunately how it happens. Just has to be inspected frequently, and that's how you prevent problems. And you take care of the small stuff, it ends up taking care of some of the larger problems along the way. So it won't happen. There is a carbon monoxide detector in the plane. It's just a little sticker, and it changes color. It goes from like a orange to brown, or a white to orange, or something like that. They put a sticker in every single aircraft, and if it turns orange, then then that means that it needs to be that aircraft immediately needs to go into a landing and needs to be checked. It needs to be taken down. And hopefully the pilot does not pass out, and hopefully he realizes that there's carbon monoxide in his cockpit, and he will land his aircraft safely. So that's just one example of a airworthiness directive. Yeah. It's a rant and a half on that. But I have signed my life away on 3 airplanes that I've inspected, saying that I've inspected that and it's okay. The aircraft's okay, and it's not bad. So yeah. But again, going back on electric aircrafts, it's not possible. It's possible. It's experimental, but it's extremely unreliable. You know, unreliable. I mean, what do you do if you have a battery failure or yeah, you could have like aircrafts that are powered by the sun and then have power send that to the battery as it's flying, but it's really just unreliable. It's just it's not good. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna change games. I'm gonna like see if I can. Now I'm talking about aircraft. I'm going to play. I'm gonna play some Afterburner if it allows me to. Afterburner is a arcade jet plane game. I think I might have. I think I might have played this game before. Sega game is awesome. Sega, like I said, Sega's bringing back their arcades, Sega Forever series. I'm really happy about this. I hope they bring back Outrun and House of the Dead, but this is actually a good game. I've actually played this game in IRL. Like the Nanda Gaming, and you can see all the aircraft companies. Boeing. Yep. We're going to play this. Yes. Alright, so there's probably going to be ads. So this is Afterburner. I don't know if anyone's ever seen Afterburner in the arcades, but it's actually a really fun game to play. Very old game though, actually a very old game, but you know when it actually first origined. So we're gonna play. It's loading. Woo! Select aircraft. Yes, F-16 Tomcat. This is the same jet that's in Top Gun, by the way. Same jet. What else we got here? Strike, Eagle Strike. X-70, some of these, I know some of these are ones. Yeah, these are cool. But, I'm gonna play this one. F-14, sorry. Let's say F-14, I think it was F-16, F-14 in Top Gun. Yes. Is my game gonna crash? Ads! No! I don't want ads! Can I skip this garbage, please? Please? Can I skip the garbage? Okay, you know what? There's an X in the corner. There it is. Just realized that, but my viewers is actually cutting it out. I'm actually not that great at this game, to be honest. I'm not that great at it. I'm better at the original one than this one. This is a lot quicker. This game's just way, way, way fast. Hope it doesn't take me in tutorial mode. Whoa, jeez, yeah, I see. Do a barrel roll! So I got missiles, got machine guns, doing barrel rolls. Oh my god, almost dodged those. Almost dodged those. And this is what I have. Ooh, just dodged that. That was nice. Sick. Haven't lost a life yet. That's good. Got hit a bit, but I'm alright. Jet's still intact. That's all that matters. So basically, this is like a rail shooter with a jet, and you basically gotta survive different stages like Outrun, and see how far you can go without getting shot down. And I got an ad. Sega, why do you do this? Oh my god, this is bad. I'm gonna pay for this app in a second. Hold on. Yeah. Sweet. Oh, yep, yeah, nah, that's it, I'm down. T-70 down. Dodge that, though. Keep doing barrels. Oh, just that's how you dodge. Oh, we got the, Warthogs in here. Really deadly airplanes in our world. Those are really deadly aircraft. The Warthogs. Multiple targets. How many missiles I have? I forgot how many missiles. I think I'm missile limited. It's a B-22, I think, or B-10, I think. It's a B-22. Boy, I get you guys all dizzy, man. Whoa! Okay, I got hit by that one. It's not good. People are gonna be like, what? This is not CarX Drift Racing 2. What the hell is this? It's a really good jet game, guys. It's a really good afterburner. So far, I've lost 1 life, and there's an ad. Wow, this sucks. Oh, Star Trek. The Final Frontier. I like spaceships. I like sci-fi ships, too. I like the Millennium Falcon. I like USS Enterprise. I wish they were real. I wish somebody was smart enough to make them. Like, build the actual ships. I hope that's where we're going in aviation. Build spaceships. Like, massive ships. Be awesome. But we're not there yet, guys. We're not there. We're really not there yet. But hopefully one day we will have spaceships. Like, you know, big spaceships. This is... Oh! God damn it. I don't know what happened there. I think my controls froze. What the heck? No, don't crash, please. Don't crash. It's probably because I got CarX. Yeah. Okay, you know what? What am I running right now? What am I running? Because I'm running, like, Duty Recorder. Okay, what's going on with my phone? Close app, thank you very much. Oh, yeah, because I'm running all this. Shit. Let's close CarX, because it's probably going to run. It's probably eating my RAM alive. I can't run, like... I can run multiple games, but you can't run multiple, like, high graphic games with, not like this is high graphics, this is, like, mid graphics, this is, like, 2005 graphics, but I mean... Still, you can't run, like, 2 games of the same thing. Same thing in the same spot, you know? I've got, like, 4 gigs of RAM on here, but, you know, I can't run everything. Yeah, man. Sega. This is, Afterburner. We were doing well, too. I was, like, on stage 2 or 3 right there. It was actually pretty good. I got kicked out. Select aircraft. Alright. Try again. You guys should check out some of Sega's titles. Sega is my favorite gaming company, even though I don't appreciate them doing this though. I have a lot of their games. I'm a huge Sega enthusiast. I really want to play House of the Dead 5 right now, but I cannot find an arcade that actually has that cabinet. So, but I really want to play it. Got bad aim. I don't know if anyone's seen my I haven't put it up yet, but I got this epic shot with my Harrier on GTA 5. It was pretty sick. I gotta put that up on the it was non-auto. It wasn't auto aim either. It was like manual fire too. It was like ridiculous. An epic cool shot with my missile, my Harrier on GTA. It was awesome. Unfortunately, I shot my friend though. It was like a kind of like a practice shot. My friend, but it was okay. It's all good. He wasn't too mad at me, but he was like, "What the heck? You got me from like?" Yeah, I did. I got you from that fly. The aircrafts on GTA 5 are actually quite. I wouldn't say they're super realistic, but they're kind of close. They got the right idea. What are we watching? What are we watching here? Please, no, thank you. There's like an ad every like 2 seconds in this game. Oh my god. Sega, please. I own multiple of your titles, man. I'm going down. Why must you be like this with all your ads? I'm doing too good here. I got bad aim. Misses. This game is actually really hard. Like, this is hard now, but this game is actually really hard to play in IRL, to be honest with you. This game is really hard to play in IRL. Because, like, you're sitting on a seat that, like, moves you all over the place, and it's, like, it's supposed to feel realistic, but really isn't. It isn't. It just shakes you to death. It's like, oh my god, this is crazy. This is nuts. Not even shooting in cockpit view. You're shooting like in like third person view, like this, and the machine's like moving you all over. And it's like, oh my god. Sega try to actually have that virtual experience very early. So yeah. Yeah, getting the ad. Getting the ad. Come on. Been meaning to do a video on this actually, on Afterburner. Probably gonna die on this one though, because I'm almost lives for this. And I think I'm out of lives now. Ooh, anti-air. Anti-air, don't like anti-air. There's a reason why they're called anti-air, guys. There's a reason why, because they are aircraft killers. With one shot. Yeah, they're deadly on War Thunder, and they're deadly on here too. Prototype, spamming with missiles. Oh yeah, I got him down. Got him down. Prototype. Oh no, I hit the wing. I'm going down. That's it. Made it like 3 stages in, almost. So I gotta my goal is to get to the end there. That's the whole goal, but oh, I think I got 2 credits. Gotta continue. Yay, I got 2 credits. Actually works like the actual cabinet. What do you know? It works like the real cabinet. Okay, this is good. Let's go Volcanic Islands. I like that. That sounds pretty good. Let's get some volcanic ash in the plane. Which, by the way, is really bad for the airplane. It's very bad. Volcanic ash is really bad for the airplane. After an aircraft has ingested volcanic ash, it has to go through like a cleaning and an inspection. It's quite intense. Not quite intense, but quite detailed inspection when it goes through a volcanic eruption. Aircraft shouldn't be traveling through volcanic eruptions, but sometimes they do. Sometimes they do. You know, some pilots like to go a little bit experimental. It's like, I want to fly near a volcano. Let's do it. I want to see the lava. What a lovely sight. Not really. Dodging those missiles. Oh my god. Gotta make you guys dizzy, man. I'm gonna make you guys so dizzy. Getting those G loads. You guys can actually feel the G load in the live stream. Oh man. I need Kenny Loggins. Highway to the Danger Zone. That's what I need. Just need that Top Gun. Need that Top Gun soundtrack right now. So but I'll get in mad trouble for that. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish YouTube can like make that policy a little bit more not as serious. I understand it's copyright, but at the same time, like they're doing a lot. They're doing a good job by auto detecting the song and automatically giving credit to the artist and the link and where to buy the song too. But at the same time, don't punish people who are actually putting it in the thing. Because it makes the videos a whole lot better. Music makes it a lot better, man. Music is like the cherry on top of the sundae, man. It's like that. Right now, this is like a regular vanilla ice cream, and then there's like no cherry, man. So I need the cherry. Is that almost like a? Oh my god, that was a B. I think it was a B-22. What the heck? Yeah, I'm shredding missiles. Yeah, I'm flying at these. Ooh! Okay, don't want to do that. Do not need to do that, though. A little too close to call. Oh, getting shot down. These guys are getting harder. So it's the same thing, and it looks fairly easy, right? But if this was like the original Academy, you'd be putting like coins after coins after coins after coins to go to the very end. He's getting hit now. It's crazy. Yay! Probably gonna get another ad in like 2 seconds. 15 out of 67, I'm garbage. There's probably some really good experts at this game, at Afterburner. The background looks really nice, though. I love the background and the graphics of this game. Pause. You guys are gonna get so annoyed at this. I know you guys are gonna get very annoyed with this really quickly. Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. How long am I streaming for? About an hour and a half? Yeah, I know. I'm probably gonna get off fairly soon. Or maybe after I die completely in this game. Very soon. Yo, let's shoot him down. It's a freaking stealth bomber. Oh my god. Things are cool. I love stealth bombers. Oh, that's it. Right into the mountain. Right into a mountain. Alright, guys. I think I'm going to end the stream. I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks, Noah, for dropping by. Thanks for everybody commenting. If you guys watch this stream later on, I apologize for my aircraft theory rant. This is not an aircraft theory video. This is a CarX drifting video. Oh my gosh, this is terrible. But yes, I appreciate you guys watching my stream. So I'll see you guys next stream. Maybe tomorrow I'll stream again. Something else, maybe do CarX. Or if you guys have any other like mobile game suggestion, drop a comment down below. I will definitely down.